Guy. Hello.
Well,
Hello.
you need to quit playing all these intros here.
I don't know why it's doing that. Well, you know what it's doing? It's bouncing the sound between all the
Quit
channels.
playing all these intros here.
So we need to do that. We need to fix that. You know what it's doing?
All right, shut the hell up.
That's messed up.
What? It's echoing all that sound.
Yeah, no, we got it now. That was on my end.
Oh, well, crap. Come on. Come on, Kai. All right. So, yes, it is Alien Friday. All right. With no fly zone
Friday
on
or
Mars.
Alienated Friday, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah, and we've got a guest alien here today. His name is Kai Friedrichsen, and he's been an alien how long?
28 years now.
All right. Bet you didn't know that the government has been protecting
Classified as a resident alien.
been protecting his identity for all this time. Welcome Friday to the No Fly Zone, and we've got a nice little group already popping in. Ivan, of course, stays up extra late to hang out with us, talk a little bit of shop.
Extra late or extra early.
Yeah, and of course we got Sunrise Water Media popping in, so we hopefully we'll get eat more possums on there. We do. Hey, I do have your photo that you sent us. We'll definitely be checking that out. Talking a little SMO camera. I am thoroughly interested in that. Anytime I get really interested in something, I'm going to end up getting it eventually. It has to be the right time, And but I need it. I need to pick up that quality of footage. There's no question it's the best FPV camera on the market for sure, for weight, quality, editing. But obviously, it's being mass produced, and with mass production and hurrying rush orders, you get you get manufacturing issues. So. We'll have to get the whole story about your.
You know what I named it the SMO, right?
No, why?
S&M would have been too obvious.
The S&M camera. Yes. But welcome to the No Fly Zone on Mars. All right. And of course, we all know about that and what that means. And what's really cool
we were talking about it last night about flying on Mars, where 4 pounds equivalent to 1.5 pounds. So if you have a 250 gram limit, you could actually fly a full-blown 5-inch with the works on it and still be on a 250 grams.
See, so all they got to do is try to enforce the 250 gram rule when we get to Mars, and we're safe, man. We're going to be flying 5-inch all over the place there. The problem is the props are going to be freaking enormous. We might even have to do this.
Now, what Sunrise? What are you trying to tell me here that I'm different? Different.
Mars is a long walk for you, Dad. Thanks, Dan. Hey, B.A. Smith, BC, how you doing? Hey, glad to have you guys. We're going to have a little bit of fun with
bird. Have you seen BC's bird?
No.
You need to go on his channel and check out his green Canaro, whatever that thing is called.
Oh, maybe I have. I think I have. Yeah, I think we'll have to feature that. We got some. We'll definitely feature the. We could actually put that up too if you could pull it up. I'll put that up right now. Akari Show is on and in the house. Hey, Carolyn Taylor, RC, thank you for popping in. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, talk a little tech. We're definitely going to get into this NASA stuff. It's kind of fun. It gives us another thing to basically wrap our head around as far as technology is concerned, and it kind of gives us the what ifs. I really like that. I'm really into, everything about all the new perspectives we're getting with the high definition photography. Can you imagine the stuff we're learning by having these missions go to Mars? So I'm really stoked. I remember the first Mars photograph, not the Viking pictures.
Yeah, you were just corrected, by the way. It's Tyler, Taylor.
Sorry, Taylor. Carolyn, what? Oh, did I say Taylor? Did I say that? Sorry. I did read it right. I said Tyler, but you understand, from where I come from, we mispronounce everything and then we overemphasize consonants. So when you grow up in the Midwest, that's what happens. Tyler becomes Taylor. Um, so, but yeah, I'm stoked.
Around here, you run into some real problems because we got Tyler and Taylor, both towns, and they're only about 100 miles apart.
Are you from Taylor or Tyler, Texas? Which town are you from? Taylor or Tyler, Texas?
Tyler is out by Palestine and Paris and Athens and all that up there.
Sure it's not Palestine?
Chris Hope's part of the country.
You sure it's not Palestine, not Palestine?
That all I'll send you there and they'll explain the difference to you. How's that?
Don't say it wrong or they'll freaking.
It's the very same town that I drove through where they had a yard sale and I had a big sign on the side of the road that said yard sale, was sale spelled SAIL. Okay.
It's kind of like the yard sale when you're basically playing when you're skiing. That's when you lose all your crap. Oh, all right. Oh, that's way better. Now I put my I just moved my live stream over here so I can look into the freaking camera a little bit more. Now you notice that we're doing a little bit of research. You can tell that we've done our homework, and what we're doing is we're simulcasting both our stream on both channels. So it's very important that you open both channels so both Kai and I can get watch hours at the same time. No, you don't, but you're welcome to. It always helps. But yeah,
you're fine too.
Yeah, we don't have all the bugs worked out of it, but it's definitely going to be cool. And I also stream on my Facebook page. I'm starting to use the Facebook page more. I really am more of a Instagram person. I like the just quick snapshot. Facebook allows for an interactive platform, but I'm just not a happy Facebook camper right now. I'm not totally excited about them, but I keep them as kind of a reluctant necessity. Same thing with Twitter. I don't have any personal Twitter accounts except for dad random accounts, that kind of thing. I don't want to get into the politics of Twitter, but the business of Twitter is a different story. So, but welcome to Friday. And we have already cracked the first Heineken today. Tourist beer, and that's what Kai calls it. Huh?
You tourist beer. The beer for people that don't know any better.
Apple crushing on Facebook at the moment. Yes, they are. That's BC. They are. Australia's crushing on Facebook right now. The whole country is basically going to ABC News. That's crazy if you think about it. They're just going to go to a regular news source. Hey, there's some freaking peasant revolts going on all over the place. But I love technology. I'm trying to stay. I try to stay out of that. I look for the technology that works best for me, and I think everybody should do that. If you're looking for technology to do a certain thing, find the one that's best for you. I was not an iPhone person for a long time. And I found out my life was too complicated to run basically Android phones. And it just made it easy for me. On the other hand, I'm feeding into a monopoly. But Samsung is doing a freaking heck of a job making phones. Plus, you got that massive screen that you can load up on a quad. So it's personal preference, but usability is huge as well. Are the cool kids in this chat? I don't know. We're just so you know, there's a delay at how fast the chat updates in the different streams. So the cool kids.
That's something we got to fight with, yeah.
Yeah, the cool kids are in both chats. So no, we just wanted to make sure that we were both getting credit for our streams. And I appreciate it. I mean, Kai's always looking out for me. He's always like, hey, every other day you're not getting every other week you're not getting credit for your stream. I'm not that didn't really concern me as much. It was kind of cool that he said that. But to me, it was the technology. Really, you can live stream to both. And I'm like, sweet, let's do it. And then of course I hooked up my Facebook, and the rest is history. I guess I could hook up to Periscope too and just make it a quadfecta. So they going to fly a drone soon on the Mars? Yeah, Drone Phoenix, man, dude, I am freaking excited for it. They what it says in the articles is they've got basically they said within 30 days they're going to test it out. They're going to test the technology, and I am crossing my fingers that it works. If it works, they'll keep doing it. And could you imagine seeing live video, not just of we already know what it feels like to see a picture from the ground, but we started flying drones, what that view started to look like, how it changed everything. That's exactly the same thing that's going to happen to all of us when they start posting Mars video from low altitude video. And I think they said it's not going to fly more than maybe 15 feet above, because it only has like a 90-second flight time. So you think DJI would get, you're pissed off at DJI or freaking Hubsan for your flight time. Could you imagine spending, I don't know, $1 million on a drone and only have a 90-second flight time?
Well, it's because the atmosphere is so thin.
I can't believe it can freaking fly in that atmosphere. It's like 1% the atmosphere of the Earth. So we'll talk a little bit about what that drone needs to do to basically lift up a kilogram, because that's what it's lifting up. 1.4, I think, kilograms. I'll have to look at the stats. We'll look at it in just a little bit. I do have the website available here, so we'll definitely be checking it out, looking at the rover. That, to me, I already told Kai. They're rolling those pictures through. The one of the rover dangling from the harness, or from they call it the what'd they say? It was do you remember what they called that? They just called it I don't know. It's basically a crane. Yeah, it's a crane right there. That shot right there. It's basically being craned down. Look at it. It's got an umbilical cord attached to it, like a baby. That's just amazing. And I don't think NASA really knows how to celebrate either. They got to get some teaching from, like, say, Major League Baseball, like winning the World Series, because, every year a team wins the World Series, but how many times do you land on Mars? So they got to work on that. Maybe a little more champagne, just put some plastic down on all the screens, shake that stuff up.
Well, folks are professionals.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing's flying itself. It's all being computerized. They don't do crap. They're just sitting there looking at screens. It's kind of like GPS flyers. All right, that's me. Mike Miller's in the house. How you doing?
Flyers?
Sky Crane, thank you. Ridge Flyer 32. He basically is, guys, I am like one of those people that's what it's called. It's called the Sky Crane right there. Sky Crane that drops that thing down. That is really cool stuff. But look at that. The first picture that they take, is really low resolution. For a fact, they have brought the most expensive cameras known to man to them. In the last photographs that they've been taking, were taken from basically from a rover that's over 12. It's 2012, so it's 10 years old. You know how much technological change has happened in the last 10 years? And now and then you have to couple that with NASA. They're 10 years out past what we understand and know. So we're talking 20 years of technology being thrown out there. I'm expecting just amazing stuff.
Well, here's, if you share my screen, we'll see what they actually found on Mars, okay?
There's some good ones. Oh, this is great. Check there. We should have a dad random for. I should have put dad. I didn't think about that. I could have put dad random on Mars. Have myself just popping out of that picture. Look at that. Everybody know who that is? Come on. Okay, who's the first one that knows?
You probably have to be in the older crowd to know who.
Come on, you got it. First person. Let me guess. Who do you think will say it first? Sunrise?
Nope.
Carisho. I love Elf. All right, I love that. Elf was fun, wasn't he? He was a fun character. He's a curmudgeon. Elf was a kind of a curmudgeon, man. He was a troublemaker and a curmudgeon. Yeah, Elf, man, he's cool. Elf is, you got to be an '80s kid to know Elf. Maybe a '90s kid because the younger kids were watching Elf. I was much older when Elf came out. I think I was in my teens at that time, maybe 18, 19, something like that. That's right, he ate cats. I need an Elf. I've got a cat that I'd like to train.
Cats ain't half that. Little ketchup on them, you get.
Yes, there's BC right there. There's a little bit of Elf trivia for you. He consumed cats. That's right. All right. Oh, no, I did not see that. If you want to share that on a link, Carolyn, the Bernie and Starman meme, I have not seen those. If you want to put those links up, we would love to look at those. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely. So that's all fun. And today is all about fun. So very, very cool. So there we go, right there. Now like I said, I'm just looking at that, playing that out. But now the rover, of course, is pretty damn cool. I love this. And then we get the 3D views. But there's look at that. I'm actually loading quite quickly. Well, quick as my computer will load. All right. What about, is my mouth doing funny things, Kai? Because it's loading. I'm wired right into my network too. Come on.
You're always doing funny things with your mouth.
There we go.
Opening it.
Select the segment. All right. Am I talking normal? All right. It was just a loading time. So select the component. You can literally basically 3D freaking totally check. There's the quad. Now the quad is down here. Well, it's a bicopter, right? Technically, it's basically loaded up in this pan here. Here, let's click. It says click the body for more information. But pretty cool. What's that in the back there? Holy crap! That looks like the front of the DJI freaking FPV quad right there. Look at that. Like, could you imagine with this camera how much that thing costs? Could you imagine? That is just cool.
Can you imagine how much the whole damn thing cost?
Oh my Lord. Here, look at that. We can get close-ups and we can look at some serious crap. So what's that all about there? Okay. So this pan right here is where, I think that's actually a view of it without the copter's not in there. But it's a rover body carries and protects the computer, electronics, and instrument systems. Be interesting to know what material it's mostly made of, the metallic parts, if it's like titanium or another metal that we are not privy to, some kind of alien technology. Okay, and of course, when I say alien technology, I have to do this right here, right there. Alien technology? Is it alien technology? Okay, I'm starting to sound like Ken Heron. Okay, but that's pretty cool right there. Very neat. I just love how they keep giving us more and more information, more, like I said, information overload. But that's pretty cool.
Actually, you sound more like the grumpy blogger right now.
Uh-oh. You mean the grumpy blogger?
Yeah.
You want to play that? You want to run that right now?
Yeah, we're going to run that.
All right, here we go. Let's run it. Here we go.
For those that haven't seen Sunrise latest handiwork yet, here you go.
Roswell technology. You're talking my language now. We got it all from the Germans post World War II. Hey, we got a lot of crap from those guys, and who knows? There's some really crazy stuff that they talk about. They actually talk about the Germans actually detonating a dirty bomb, and that's kind of an interesting story too. All right, here we go. Trent. Carolyn Tyler. I'll put that up in just a second. We got a link she just put up. Trendsmap.com Twitter. I'm gonna have to open up my. I need to open up my feed, my live feed from my Dad Random channel, so I can get the. Because I don't think I can click on that. You can't click on links, can you, on StreamYard? I don't think so.
No, but I can put it on the video that I'm sharing with you.
Okay, do it. Yeah, Carolyn Tyler's got some cool images she wants,
Yeah.
wants
But
to show.
first put sunrise.
All right, here we go. This is sunrise. No, this is this here.
No,
Right
it's
now.
not sunrise.
Is that it?
Bernie thing.
Oh, that's the Bernie one. Hold on here. Let's see. Let's
Team
put,
sitting there in the.
let me say here. Let me.
I mean,
Can you try to make it blow it up a little bit? There we go. Oh my God. He will never ever not be in an image. I mean, holy crap.
take he's coming off the feet.
So this is the link for that right there, for that one right there.
There you go.
That's so much fun. I really like memes. The Bernie meme, as much as you like or dislike his policy and his ideology and his politics, whatever, you still got to love the fact that he's like an old grumpy grandpa. You know, speaking about grumpy grandpas, we got another one for that, don't we? Trapper John in the house. A TX Arch drone guy. Okay, Texas Arch drone guy. All right, Drone Phoenix in the house. Mike Miller in the house. Good. I'm so glad we have got a lot of people dropping in. It's way cool, way fun. The more, the merrier, especially on a Friday. And guys, I'm feeling good. It's time to maybe have a sip of some Shine. So I saved that. I saved the Shine right there. The old smoky juice. Oh,
you're
man.
supposed to be playing a video.
Crap. Oh, yeah. I'm going to play a video. Just give me a second. I got to get in the right mood. Oh, that's so
That's
good.
not what she said.
All right, let's put that away. All right. Don't you like that? Don't you, right there? Look at that. There's my coyote. All right, moving on. Okay, here we go. Here's our video. Oh, that's me. That's us. That's not our video. Come on, Kai.
You're supposed to put it on.
Oh, I'm supposed to put it up? Okay, all right. Hold on.
That's why I send it to you.
Ah, that's right.
So don't
That's
get
right.
all
He's
butchered
trying to
up.
get me to do all this freaking work. Come
Yeah.
on here. All right, hold on.
Right
Hold
that
on.
way.
I got to go to that. Oh, I got her. It's right here in the inbox. Give me a second. Let's see. It's this one right here. Oh, yes. This is the bad boy. Here, let's make it full screen. We got to share this puppy. All right, let's get that one off there, right there. Let's move that. Let's go to share screen. I am, guys. That's the problem. That's the problem with. Here we go. Here, I got to share. Let's see, video file. Nope, that's not what I want to share. I want to share this. What's that? What am I doing? This is the one I want to share right there. Here. Oh, I think I have to take yours off.
Just share the screen.
I should be able. Can I just keep sharing more screens? It's not just letting me share it.
How many screens are sharing right now?
I don't know. I don't know how many it lets me. Oh, now what is it doing here? Let's see. Hold on here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So sunrise. There we go. We got it starts with the cactus that's frozen. There we go.
Yeah.
All righty. We got her. Yeah, I have to just share this other one. Perfecto. That's what we're looking for right there. Here we go. Do we have sound? Sunrise, should I
Yeah,
put
there's the sound.
I'm always afraid of the vocals because If it's not here, I can't share the sound unless it's like not copywritten. So
It's not. No, it's not copyright. It's
all right,
his original.
all right, okay. Oh, perfect. All right, here we go. Okay, turn up your sound, guys. Here we go.
I'm not hearing anything.
It's quiet.
You need to share the sound on the
I
screen.
thought I did. Hold on here. Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus, that's gross. Hold on here. Let's see. Why is it doing that, man? I can't. Why the frick? Remove that. And try it one more time here. I think that. Oh, share audio. That's what I'm missing right there. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's get that one off there. Got it. Okay, here we go. Now we have it. There we go.
Oh my God, it's snowing.
You want to rewind it to the beginning?
It's snowing.
Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my. It's snowing. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's snowing.
And then I like how he relaxes at the end of that. That's great. Oh man, guys, I am just that's too funny. That is too funny. Oh, I like how the frozen cactus. That's perfect B-roll. And oh, look at that. The Texas flag is at half mast. you gotta see those little subtle extras. Okay, now who's that on that memorial there? You know,
I have no idea.
Kids sweating and freaking.
Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And that's
it's
literally
snowing.
what everybody's all about.
Oh my
these days
God.
now.
Oh my God, it's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my. It's snowing. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's snowing.
I gotta see it a couple times.
Oh my God, it's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh my God, it's snowing.
I like his hands.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's snowing.
And then his relax. That's awesome. That's too cool. Oh, okay. You gotta love that. You gotta have fun, guys. You gotta just love it. Oh man. Good job, Sunrise. That is pretty excellent. That is pretty cool. What else do we got in here? Is that
Well, I thought I had something else to share.
is that the Fat Boys?
Yeah, no, that's another example of East Texas for you.
Okay, here we go. Questionable in taste, but perfect. It's it's good old fashioned dad humor, basically. Here, let's put this puppy up there.
It's missing an apostrophe.
Fat Boys, liquor, beer, wine to go. Drive through open.
Now you would think this was some sort of clever marketing thing, and it would be, except when you go to the store itself, right next to the door is another sign where liquor is spelled perfectly correct.
Liquor.
So the question is it a sign company or the guy that ordered the sign? I was going to grab some electrical tape and put an apostrophe between the K and the E.
That's the one. How do you hold your liquor? By the ears. Okay. All right. Anyway. All right. Moving on. All righty. Okay. Enough of that old school inappropriate humor. It's still kind of fun to throw it out there. We do have possibly children in the house. Hopefully, we can get that over their heads quickly. But yeah, we got a lot of crap going on. It's been a really good week. Just with as much, with as little as going on in the drone world. Because quite honestly, the real only good news in the drone world just happened, and it was basically they're going to fly this bicopter, this counter rotating quad. Bicopter. I say quad. It's a bi. Anyway, I don't know what it'd be short for. Okay. Anyway, but and bicopter. All right. But it's uniquely suited for what it does. I mean, obviously, it's got to have. I don't know what physics they decided. More than likely, this is what I figured. How would you test something like that and know it's going to fly on Mars? Believe me, they had this figured out. Vacuum chamber flight? Is that what you're thinking? That's my guess. Is that they suck the air out of a vacuum chamber, and then they basically went through different designs to see which one would fly in the thinnest atmosphere. And of course, you can basically reduce that vacuum chamber down to the. Whoa! I'm frozen. I am frozen. Can you hear me, Kai?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, your video froze.
What's up with that, man?
I'm typing here in the chat.
Oh, there we go. All right. Holy crap. Anyway, I was like, look at me. I'm frozen. Okay. But yeah, so I'm thinking vacuum chamber that they did test flights. They do a lot of things like that. When they did if you ever heard of the feather and the 5-pound weight test where they drop them both. And of course, out a window. This is like one of the old Newton kind of, gravity experiments. Well, a feather, of course, displaces more air, right? So when you drop it, the feather floats and the weight, even though in a vacuum, they both will drop at the same time. And they actually tested this out. And lo and behold, I saw it on one of the Apollo missions. They took a feather and they dropped it with a hammer, and the freaking feather and the hammer both hit the ground at the same time. That always blows the minds of kids. They're just like, what? That doesn't make any sense. You can actually do this in a controlled experiment in a physics lab. But you can just basically suck the air out of a vacuum chamber. So that's my guess as to how they tested this out. Anything you see that's unique? First of all, would you want to fly something like that? Like in a remote control kind of toy? I think it's kind of a cool design, actually.
Well,
simple.
You go on down here to the mall, and they sell those copters with those boblates on it.
Yeah, but nobody's built one, to do a long range flight. It's kind of like the 2-bladed, the V-copter idea that disappeared. It's kind of like that was like the unicorn of drones. Now, this one is something that's been around for a long time. Counter rotating blades. It's not a new thing. So
yeah, there's a number of toys helicopters that use that.
Yeah, or Akarisho, counter rotating single axis copter, and that's what it is. That's the definition of what it is. It's that's what it does.
Blade.
Yeah, nothing new, but sometimes real cool technological changes occur because somebody decides to take something that's been around for a while and just reapplies it, instead of just abandoning stuff that's old, you reapply it and you bring it into the fold and go, hey, remember this? Okay. I've got a great remember this moment coming up right here. Hold on. You don't have to hold on. You can move ahead.
You remembering anything as a moment in itself.
All right, here's an example of a remember this moment. I saw some dude, he freaking posted online. He's like, look what I bought and I got it so cheap. And freaking somebody just dispensed with it because they thought, oh crap, this isn't cool anymore. Guys, one of the most freaking advanced toys out there is right here. That thing. An old Mavic Air. This thing is loaded with technology. And you still in the market today see stuff being put out that doesn't hold a jock strap to this thing. I flew this weekend. You saw the video that came out of it. You saw actually a combination of Mavic Mini video and Mavic Air video. And this thing, I mean, look at it. It's got freaking antennas that fold down. It's basically completely folded. I was really disappointed that they didn't do folding props on this. I really wanted the folding props that never came out. I did see a video on somebody trying to fly this with the Mavic, the Spark props, but they're just a little too small. But this is basically a 5-inch prop. I haven't measured it, but probably about a 5-inch two-bladed prop. But this is basically a 5-inch quad with freaking front and rear sensors and 4K and an 18-minute battery.
You mean to tell me you don't know what 5 inches looks like?
Here, of course. Let me measure. But yeah, I love this thing. You ain't gonna pry this from my cold dead hands, guys. This is one of those things I picked up way after the fact, got a really good deal on it, and I'm not selling it until the batteries become impossible to get. There's no reason to sell it. It does everything that I want it to do in the time I want it to do. I've got 4 batteries with it, and I'm just going to keep it. This is one of those. This is a keeper quad. Definitely a keeper. I mean, just everything's tucked away. I've got all the filters for it. When I bought this, it came with all of the ND filters. It came with 4 batteries, and then Kai actually gifted me a 5th battery. So, yeah, it's wonderful. Battery snaps in nice. Just really nice. Look at that. The bottom sensors, front and rear sensors. Tell me how many quads have everything that this thing has right now, and there's very few. The only thing this one doesn't have is side sensors.
Air too.
There, well, there. You mean the no fly and the heat too?
Hey, but at least it has ADS-B on it.
Yes, it does, and it does have a great control system.
You don't know if you have an airliner 10,000 feet above or 30,000 feet above you.
It does also have a really wonderful OcuSync system. Guys, if you have the Mavic Air 2, you're in freaking drone heaven, especially if you live in an environment that's under 100 degrees. Guys, I couldn't fly it all summer. I literally sat and looked at it all summer. And I'm like, I'm not keeping this freaking dog. I can't keep it. It doesn't work for me. My freaking Mavic Mini would fly in 109 degrees. In the Mavic Air 2, I took off. It flew for like 45 seconds, and then it went into overheat mode and landed because it's too freaking hot. It can't dissipate the heat. Where the Mavic Mini is built for, for short duration flights and really hot environments, even though it probably says, hey, don't fly it above, a certain temperature. But guys, I'm in heaven, man. I think I got the perfect.
Whoa!
What's it? Wait.
Process. We got the captain here. The captain, Ray. Captain Ray Kelly.
Captain Ray Kelly. What the heck? Ray Kelly, are you lost? Did you accidentally click on our stream and now you feel obligated to stay in? Kelly, you are living my freaking dream right now. Hanging out in Florida, just, hanging around, going to freaking places and eating some shellfish every once in a while, dropping in, eating a burrito, checking out a band here and there.
I still think you should have went and petted that alligator.
Petting alligators. Time to reload the Heineken. So, tourist beer. Yep, I am so. We are so jealous of Captain Ray Kelly. I look at his posts that he's just chilling, hanging out, freaking riding the boats, and looking at manatees and flying his freaking Mavic Air and just taking it in. Let's see. I agreed with DR. Don't care much for the only, BC. Like I said, it just wasn't good for me. It doesn't mean it isn't a really good quad. It's amazing. I mean, it's basically a squash down Mavic Pro with a better camera. I did have some really good footage from it, but by far my best footage I ever took with any drone. Now this is without flying the Mavic Pro. Was the Autel Evo 2 8K. Without any brain cells, you can take amazing video with that thing. I'm not a huge fan of the flight
why you
characters.
almost crashed it twice?
You what?
Oh wait, no, you did crash it twice.
I crashed it one. Well, it didn't quite crash. It just went into a death spiral, and I recovered it, and then it just stopped doing what it was doing. I'm thinking, okay, this is what happened, and this is what people have told me happened. When I put it in boat mode, obviously it wasn't in GPS hold anymore, and I needed to reactivate GPS hold, and it did. Once I started to do control functions with it reestablished its connection with the GPS, and it went in hold mode. I don't know why it doesn't just do. I think it disabled the sensors. I believe I think that's what it was.
Crazy Patrick moment. He's got that right.
Yeah, I never ever doubted the Autel Evo. It was just a minute. It was a fleeting moment, and then it started.
Nobody doubts the Evo. I doubt the operators.
It was definitely operator error. I'm not afraid to say that. So. Guys, I am one of the only reviewers that's not afraid to go, you know what? I burped up, and it's okay. So, but Possum, okay? I am so stoked for the SMO camera. That is my next gotta do thing. I've got to get that SMO on my mini quads, on my 3-inch and my 4-inch, and I have got to get that thing out and do some really cool video. I'm from Bay City, southwest of Houston, in the process of moving to Taylor, Texas.
Believe it or not, I've been to Bay City a few times.
Bay City, he's a Bay City roller, isn't he?
I live near Neatville, actually near Damon. Damon,
yeah,
Texas.
You're right. Totally.
If you never heard of Damon, Texas, and I won't be offended because it's like population of 495. And that's counting every dog and chicken and cat in the street too.
Do they have an ordinance against people like me? Because some Texas towns, literally, you drive into them, they'll say, "Hey, Dad Random, stay out." I've watched your stream.
Oh, those signs are further into East Texas, and I'm not going to say what it says on that sign.
I believe East Texas.
Something about setting sun on and I'm not going to go any further on that.
East Texas is kind of like it's the mountains. You start getting into places like Nacogdoches.
It's the pecan bottoms.
When you say Nacogdoches, some of the best donuts I've ever eaten were in Nacogdoches. You know that Texas is known for its donuts?
Well, we have the biggest cops of any state.
You get the best freaking donuts of any state.
Did you know if you run from the cops and that fat cop has a heart attack because he's chasing your ass, you're gonna get charged with assault on a peace officer.
I'd be carrying a box of donuts going like this, just tossing them. I'd slow his ass down.
No. It was them guys. You have to throw breakfast tacos.
Oh man.
They skip the donut, but they won't skip the breakfast.
Guys, we are huge fans of law enforcement. Don't even get us wrong, man. Dude, this country would not operate without freaking law enforcement. I don't care how big or how small. They got guns and they're freaking pros. I don't really care. Keep the riffraff down. That's all I care. But we still can have fun with you. But it's all in respect and fun. So, because you got to understand, teachers eat donuts too. All right. But when I went to Texas, a couple of things happened. One is I had some of the best donuts, and there's little donut shops everywhere, and they're drive-through donuts.
And the other one was when I dropped you off on the state line and said, "Don't come back."
Drive-through donut shops. They also have drive-through liquor stores there. They still do, don't they? They still do drive-through.
We got the drive-through liquor store. We got the drive-through beer barn. Yeah.
They just
Matter of fact, with COVID, they made it legal to sell alcoholic drinks in the drive-throughs.
it's kind of like you're driving up.
And somehow they never quit that. They just kind of they're not going to turn that feature back off. You can't go through any drive-through and buy liquor now.
Hey, y'all have Heineken in there? And then all you see is a fist coming out the window.
And
Y'all have Heineken in there?
I've
you
been
go.
asking about the snow situation in Texas, and I'm glad to say that damn snow is gone.
Oh yeah, hey, yeah. You got to know, Kai's been living in freaking. Texans aren't used to this crap.
You know, I'm done with this free live like in Alaska trial here. Screw.
Yes.
It
Ivan was saying, is it
it
very?
was cooler here in Texas than it was in Juneau, Alaska.
Let's see. Who does it say? Carolyn Tyler says we have drive-through donut shops here too. Heck yeah. Freaking
Yeah,
donuts, man.
sell it.
Dunkin'.
They sell
Ray
'em.
Kelly. Ray Kelly. Now in Texas, Dunkin' is not a donut store. But for me, just to be honest, I don't mind. I actually think Dunkin' Donuts has some of the best, just plain old coffee. I'd go there. I want coffee, cream, and sugar. They don't even ask you how much. They just throw it in a cup, hand it over to you, and I'd like a dozen freaking I don't know, French crullers or half and half, whenever. Anyways, they'd give me a box of donuts. My coffee would be absolutely perfect. I'd be the happiest teacher going to work. Drive-through vaccinations. That's not.
You'd be the happiest teacher if they put a little antifreeze under your coffee. Bailey, little helping of Bailey's just for motivational purposes.
They need to have a Bailey's. They need to have a Bailey's like bar right after lunch, because the end of the day is the longest part of the day, and it would definitely help if with a shot or two, or maybe a couple of the moonshine pickles just to get me through the last couple periods of the day. But that's just not. It's frowned upon. And then you have to get home. Come up to Lake Superior.
Okay. Akira's saying his sister moved from Dallas to Providence, Rhode Island. She brought her snow shovel. We use snow shovels down here for poop scoopers.
Oh, we're not even going to go. I could actually bring that to a different place, but not appropriate. BC, come up to Lake Superior. Is Lake Superior frozen right now, BC? You got like ice flows pushing up on shore. Lake Superior gets some freaking nasty ice, and then of course the water moves, and then that ice gets just shoved into the shore, and it creates these massive ice fields that are really rugged and ragged. So it's kind of like, it's an inland sea. Level like poop scoopers. Come on, they don't have poop scoopers in Bulgaria. Ivan, just so you know, I studied up on Bulgaria before we went on to our stream. I'm like, I gotta get some mental pictures of Bulgaria, and I started to really understand you.
Why did you go to the porn site?
Well, because I had to go through.
Go to the map.
It says I live in Upper Peninsula, surrounded by Lake Superior. Yeah, we do have poop scoopers here, but is that for dogs? No, they have poop scoopers in Los Angeles too, but it's not for animals. It's for human beings. Same thing when in San Francisco. See, I only have drive-through McDonald's and Costa Coffee near me. Costa Coffee's okay. Costa Coffee. Oh, where's Costa Coffee at? I've heard that before. Woody, where's Woody from? Woody Drones. I can't remember sometimes. I'm old.
UK.
UK. So they have Costa Coffee in the UK. I thought I saw Costa Coffee in Poland when I was there. Because Poland it doesn't have like original stuff. They have like knockoff stuff from the rest of Europe. So I think Costa Coffee is a chain, but it might be in Poland because a lot of people from the UK travel to especially places like southern Poland. It's interesting. Just thinking. I remember that name when I was in Poland. I thought I went to a Costa Coffee there. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, I'm going to correct you because I know you're wrong.
Ivan says yes for dogs. Jupiter Donuts, pretty good. All right, we're getting into some freaking conversations here. What's the best donut shop you've ever been to? Guys, I live in a town that's free of good donuts. It is the worst place ever. Actually, our donuts in St. George, where I'm from, are actually being brought in from Las Vegas. And the last time they brought in donuts from Las Vegas was prior to the COVID thing. And they brought in the most amazing donuts from Las Vegas. Kind of like, if you ever heard of Voodoo Donuts, where they're all like fancy and they're all, all different themed and stuff like that. They actually have a Voodoo donut that has like, it's like a voodoo doll and it has like a pretzel in its stomach. It's the coolest donut ever. I do have a picture for that too, by the way. I'm going to show you.
I got another picture to share here. No.
All right, here we go.
On a winter storm. Everybody's seen this pole barn in my videos before. This is what it looked like yesterday. See all those icicles hanging off everything?
Looks like it looks like a xylophone. You just go right down the list, right down the line. You've got your high notes to your low notes, and then it goes to your. I think it gets down into your octaves on the right.
Well, you're gonna be staying an octave higher when that thing hits you in the right spot.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I was smacked in the head by an icicle. Didn't freaking draw blood or anything, but it hurt like hell.
Well, that does explain a lot.
We must have everything here in Bulgaria. KFC, Domino's, McDonald's, Starbucks. Yeah, of course, you got Starbucks everywhere. If you got Starbucks, that's not special. That's just global. Domino's, though, yeah. Do you like Domino's pizza, Ivan? I'm not a huge fan of Domino's. I like it when I'm really hammered, and that's about it. If I'm just normal, I can't eat Domino's. Even though it's good pizza. I'm more of, if I'm feeling just normal, I go to Little Caesars. So
the local Domino guy here was really smart. He kept his Domino's open while everybody else was closed.
Yeah.
He sold his entire weekend supply in 3 hours.
Oh my Lord. I like Domino's. I'm always hammered, remember? Oh, Ivan's probably hammered now. It's Saturday night there. Well, yeah, it is. It's Saturday night. Let's see. Papa John's. Yeah, Papa John's is more, but New York style. Yeah, Papa John's is more of a thick crust, but more, I'd say mainstream. When you get to the fast food pizzas, you're literally just eating for volume and less expensive. So not John Blazed. When hammered at kebab and chips is fantastic.
That's something we don't have here in the States. During
every country has their own place to get just walloped. I grew up in a place where if you were like, I mean, guys, I grew up in the time where people drank and drive like every day. At the end of like the period of stupidity. Okay. And of course I'm a product of that. And I remember as a kid going to it's White Castle. So everybody has heard of White Castle. That's the home of the slider. Basically, little tiny hamburgers about this big, and you eat like 30 of them. You buy a box, and then you sit there going, oh no, and it's full of grease. And it basically, to sober you up, basically. Legal Blaze in Michigan. Let's see. I put up a pizza video 2 weeks ago. You should show it. Chris, it will make people hungry. Oh my gosh. Ray Kelly, did you put up like a freaking New York pizza video? Oh my Lord. That's not fair right now, man. Gutbusters. Yes. Sakari Show. You know, man. You can actually buy those. Every once in a while I'll buy them and I'll microwave them and eat them. It's been a while though. The morning after hamburgers. I went to see my brother a couple of years ago and I went out with him and we went to one of his friends' house after we had gone to a concert. And we bought 2 boxes of sliders. I think one was full of like cheese and bacon sliders, and the other one was full of just plain old, just traditional. And we just wolfed those down. It was like you throw them in the air and grab them. It was legal in Texas to drink and drive in Texas. Yes, in 1978. It was still pretty much it might have been not like technically legal, but when I was in Texas in the early 80s, that law was still being, they were still processing it. The one thing about Texas is interesting is this, and I'm not, guys, I need Kai, Kai over there, he should basically be, but when I was there, all I remember was that you would be driving and then everybody be driving like idiots. And then you get to a town and everybody said, hide the beers. The hide the beer towns, they have dry towns in Texas. So you get into a town, they catch you with any alcohol, it's illegal. You can't even, I don't think you can even consume it there. Is that correct?
Can't consume beer in Germany?
No.
Oh.
Texas, dry towns in Texas.
Well, no, these little hick towns, they live off of that one highway that comes through town, and they use any and all excuses to pull you over to write you some sort of bull crap ticket.
Right. That's all I remember when I drove I-35 down to when we went down to McAllen. So,
well, here's the thing, okay? You got these highways, and in Texas, they're not just regular 2-lane highways, but they have a 65, 70, 75 mile an hour speed limit on them.
Absolutely.
And you go 75 mile an hour down that highway, and you liable to get pulled over for hindering traffic, okay? But as soon as you hit that little small town where it drops down to 45,
right,
46, and that pull your ass over.
Right. That's the truth. I was told by every driver in Texas that pay close attention, speed limits change, so. Drone worship. Actually, you had a question. I right when I was leaving work, you were talking about the lithium ion packs. I think I also tested lithium ion. He was talking about for the Hubsan Xeno. I know you've done a bunch of research and a bunch of experimenting on Xeno batteries. I'm very interested in that. I'm gonna freaking work this Xeno into the. I'm gonna bury this thing into the ground because it's just a quad where you can still do that, but it basically has a 3,800 mAh 4S battery, a high voltage battery. But I know you can push a better battery in that thing. So I was just gonna. Yeah, it says, let's modify the Xeno 2 so we can put some hobby grade batteries in it and have more fun. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is basically getting you need to get the plug. I think there's 10 pins on it.
Just cannibalize the one that you have.
Well, I only got one. So, well, who cares at this point, right? But I need to get the.
Well, it's all just a matter of finding out which ones actually carry current.
Right. And so it'll run on a 4S. And all I got to do is up freaking scale of 4S. It'd be cool if you could get a 6S battery on there, but I think that would freaking kill that.
That would blow the flight controller, the ESP on the engine, the motors on it.
Right. And I'm definitely going to have some fun with it, but there's better 4S batteries to stick on it. Than that one that they give you.
Okay, Ray. Just dig it in, why don't you? You got to go check his special line. Yeah, you poor.
Hey, Ray Kelly, come on.
I feel really, really bad for you.
Don't be telling me you're going to have fresh fish tonight or something like that. That really pissed me off. Yeah. Hey, Dan, drone worship. I'm really interested in that. I'm definitely going to spend some time on that. Okay. The story, you guys kind of know some of the story about my my Xeno 2. I purchased it, didn't do all the tests I wanted to do on it, just got sick of it. I was good at getting into FPV, wanted to spend more money in FPV, so I sold it. Well, the guy that I sold it to was not too bright, okay? And well, he was bright. He just wanted to get rid of it. He wanted to unload it. So he basically made a bunch of bullcrap comments about it. Got eBay to basically refund his money. Well, he said like the batteries were bad and the controller was wrong. It was all bull crap. I flew it for 28 minutes on live, on video. I also basically put. Oh, I got to get this. My wife's call. Here, hold on. Here, crap. The boss is calling. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Don't forget we're going. Hello.
Yep, I know. Yep.
We're going to dinner.
Yeah, I know. I told everybody on my.
5:30.
Oh man. Yeah, I know. Gotcha. I know. Okay, bye. Bye. Yeah, she's just reminding me of birthday party. But anyway, I did that. I did that flight test for two reasons. One, because I'm pissed off at eBay and I'm pissed off at the idiot that freaking was bad mouthing my quad. Two, I think he either somebody damaged the plastic over the controller. I don't know if he did it on purpose or if it happened in shipping. And if it did happen in shipping, that's unfortunate. But all the other bull crap, he was talking about the controller, the battery of the controller. Guys, you can upgrade that battery in like 2 seconds. It can be upgraded to like a 5,000 mAh battery. I think it comes with a 3,000. So it's 1S just controller battery. It's just basically.
But it doesn't matter. The matter of fact is, it took a charge. It did what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's
fine. And it's
advertised.
And I will be selling that quad, but no time soon. I'm gonna have more fun with it. Since I got it back, I'm gonna document its flight. So if anybody's interested,
2 pounds of tannerite.
Yeah. If anybody's interested in buying it, I'm gonna take care of it. If anything happens to it, it's gonna do it to itself. I'm not gonna. I was thinking about the tannerite, but I don't know. I'm still too old to blow stuff up that I paid money for. So even though it does sound like but I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Goonie bird.
It'll go out with a bang, a big bang.
Well, it could fall in the lake too, but I'm going to bring it to the lake. I'm afraid actually to fly it over water, just to be honest right now. But I've got to gain confidence. I'm going to fly it to the Red Mountain. Okay, me and Craig are going to fly it up there. I'm going to get my visual observer, and he's going to fly it up to the top of the Red Mountain. We're going to do an observation. We're going to make a legal flight to the top of the Red Mountain. We're going to do a legal distance test with that thing. Hopefully, we won't end up in a crash. I know I can keep it aloft for 28 minutes. So, and it'll literally stay aloft down to into the last 10 minutes. You can force it to fly, and it does a lot like the Mavic Mini does. But anyways, I got it back. It flies like a champ. It just flies like a Goonie bird. It is a freaking Goonie bird. It just does what it wants to do, and then it takes good pictures. That's all I can tell you. But it flies within a tolerance of about, let me see, a circle. If I could draw a circle about 5 feet, it stays within that 5 foot circle. GPS quad, guys. Guys, did you see? Okay, if you watch the video I put up, if you see when I tap it, I start being manhandling it. I tap it to the right and it drops like 2 feet. What the hell? It's got an obstacle freaking. It's got a rear bottom sensor.
At least it's still in the air.
It's got a bottom sensor that freaking did nothing. What the frick does it intermittently turn off?
Well, it's like this. It stays in a 1 meter tolerance.
Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna fly that sucker, and guys, what do you expect for freaking $399 or $499? I paid it for it brand new $499. It's a $300 quad, probably 300. So,
The fact you paying $499 for it, we need to have a chat about.
no, I paid did I pay $499 for it? God, I hope I didn't.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said you were paying.
Oh, did I really do that? I have to go look. Shit. No, I didn't pay 40. No, I did not pay 4. It was
Something
$3.
to be said about having what's that, Tennessee moonshine pickles and a credit card and boredom. Was
Hey,
that
drone
the
worship. Yes, we will mess with it. We are gonna put an aftermarket battery in it. We're gonna put hobby grade batteries in it. I don't want to pay $80 for a 4S freaking 3800 mAh LiPo battery. That's bull crap. It's so overpriced.
Start making your own.
Yeah, well, freaking, I think we can fly. I think we can fly with lithium ion batteries.
Yeah, brother.
Boom! I think we can fly it with a freaking 2P pack.
And for anybody that's not watching RC Shim, you need to watch his little piece on lithium ion batteries that he released today.
Let's purchase 5,000 mAh lithium ion high discharge 4S battery. There we go. I'll get that for it. I guarantee it'll fly for over an hour. I freaking do not doubt it.
Yeah,
I really don't.
That's the Molicel 21700.
Yeah,
45 amp battery.
Yeah, I'll buy it. That'll be freaking cool as crap. That'd be fun. I'm with you. I'll strap that sucker on there. I don't need a freaking bottom cover. My biggest thing will be connection. So getting it installed. And that's what but that'll be fun. That sounds like a fun project. I'm with you on that one. That's one thing we haven't done is taken a hobby grade quad. At least I haven't done it, and then and just pushed it through the oh crap. I've got a freaking perfect quad to do some lithium ion tests. I've got my X21. Ooh, X21. I can do that like tomorrow. Guys, that's like a Phantom 3 knockoff with no camera, well, with a cheap camera. I still have my X21. I am going to hook now it's a 3S though. I have to fly at 3S or I'll make it explode. RC Shim. Yes, we love RC Shim. If you don't know who RC Shim is, you live in a closet. But RC Shim
to today's video on both chats.
Yeah, RC Shim is my idol of basically cliff diving. He's Austrian and he lives by the Alps, the Swiss Alps, Austrian Alps, and he flies those mountain cliffs and he's done a lot. He's been doing it for a long time. I think the first videos I watched were from 2016. He's been updating his cameras and he added Crossfire to his flight control system and he flies forever. My next step is Crossfire as far as an RC control system. I'm going to stay with DJI digital goggles, just V1s, and I'm going to add Crossfire. That's something. The reason why you got to do that is because you get amazing control range. It's the best control range system right now there is.
If you run out of video, you still have control over the craft to at least hit the return home button.
Well, you could you could still look at your GPS data. You can still fly it.
Your GPS data back to your controller.
You'd have to fly visual, or you'd have to fly instruments. That would be kind of cool. A test of just instrument flying. Get rid of the picture and only fly with your instruments using the altitude data and your GPS coordinates and your direction arrow.
How they're flying the little bicopter there on Mars.
Yeah, programming it in. Well, they're just making a program and they're going, all right, take a picture of this, look down that way. And But can you imagine the cameras on that little thing? And then it basically self-charges every 24 hours. And since it's a bicopter, that thing is spinning that solar panel around, so it's constantly cleaning off the solar panel. That thing literally could fly as many cycles as the batteries can take. That thing could fly 5,000 cycles, or excuse 500 cycles. And you know, who knows what kind of lithium ions that they're using on that thing. You know, obviously it's government lithium ion. Do you think the government's using Japanese batteries or Chinese batteries?
Korean.
There you go. Why do we always discount the Koreans? And they're actually some of the most technically advanced builders of technology that there is. So, all right, 509 guys. I am at promptly at 5:28. Stream is getting cut. So just so you know that, it's my son's birthday today. We're going to go and celebrate. I'm already celebrating now. Happy birthday to my son, Hayden. Turns 27 today. Holy crap, I got a 27-year-old kid. Holy crap, I'm old. But
you're not near as old as what you look like.
You what?
You're not near as old as what you look like.
Drone Worship is saying, actually, I think the government at this point is using graphene. Yeah, I would suggest that they would. That it would, that is my Drone Worship. My cousin is he's a chemical engineer, and they've been experimenting using bat shit, and they're putting bat guano in batteries to extend the freaking, or I don't know if it.
You have got to be shitting me.
The density of batteries, it's either making them more power dense, but yeah, bat guano. Are you kidding me? He said that.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
Like, literally, yeah. He posted that on Facebook one day. And I'm like, this is because he sent this article about electrical storage, because he's always making fun of it. And I'm like, does that mean that the new LiPo or batteries are utilizing bat guano? Is that what graphene is? Maybe graphene is actually bat. Maybe.
That's why I need a poop scooper.
Let's see. As you saw the pictures at the beginning of this stream, NASA is using ELF power. Here, if somebody hasn't seen that, let's put that back up. Let's put the ELF.
I gotta find it.
Yeah, put that ELF shot back up. We have to actually look at. I want to look at Brent Newman's SMO camera too next. So, Brent, we need to see that. I want you to explain what's going on with with your camera, so I know what the hell to worry about. Let's see. Interesting. I'm going to have to go look up what the bat guano is. Yeah, I don't know, but it came up in a post. I sent it to Kai. It was from my cousin, and he was literally saying that. And then I sent a message back to my cousin, and because he's actually a chemist for Boston Scientific. He's actually a partner, so he's a freaking really smart dude. And I sent this back. And obviously, when I send something back, he rarely will comment more on it but he sent that, he put that out to his friends. I commented on it and he laughed his ass off. Not that it wasn't true but he was saying, yes, that could be part of what adding bat guano to batteries. Obviously he was thinking bigger, and better things like making a Tesla drive farther, or, basically using it for spacecraft, that kind of stuff. So bat crap. Are you bat crap crazy? Yeah. I'm trying to not say the S word too much here. Up there, they use it in the soil for weed. It is better than manure. Yeah. It's there's a lot of qualities to bat poop. We also know that bats are not too good for, like our health. Or is that just bat viruses? I don't know. Can you get COVID from bat? Yeah, I think that might.
That's where COVID came from.
Well, I think that's where the conversation started. They were talking about bats, but I don't believe these were Chinese bats. Not that I even remember. So, yay for weed. That's what Ivan said. I can imagine weed is not a big deal in Bulgaria. All I know about Bulgaria is that Ivan, you're too close to the Black Sea. I can imagine that you take amazing vacations.
There you go.
What you got? You found it? All right, here we go. Let's check this out. We're going to put this up here. Hold on. There you go. Elf. There's Elf, basically.
Alien life form.
It says, okay, this has been fun. Let me know when you are ready to start modifying. Yeah, you bet. No, Dan, I'm with you on that. I'm getting in the creative mode. I have these different modes of my personality, and I'm definitely getting into the interesting. I finally have a quad that would be fun to modify. It's one that has pretty good flight characteristics. Got an awesome camera, and it needs to get unlimited range. So that would be a fun one to do. Definitely in there with you. But
Well,
I suggest hardening the power connector prior to first flight, hot glue and or permanent anchored power pigtail. All right, interesting. We'll definitely. The Black Sea in Bulgaria is east border. Yes, it is. It's east border. Do the Russians let you swim in the Black Sea, or do you have to ask permission?
I don't know. There's probably enough mines in that thing that you don't want to swim in it.
Holy crap! No kidding. The other thing, Ivan, is I know you're close to Istanbul, Turkey. The other question I would have for you is: Have you spent holidays in Istanbul, or would it be a place that you would go to on holiday, or is it a place that you would avoid because you'd be afraid of getting kidnapped? Kind of like Rio de Janeiro. He says it's our part of the Black Sea, right? So you should have territorial claims. Yes, true. What about Istanbul, Turkey? My brother went there, and he actually trained people to install stereos there. So hey, Welsh Rob, how you doing? Welsh Rob, we are in the last 14 minutes of our stream, just to let you know. No, yeah. So hey, we'll see you later, Dan. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate you coming in. 11,000 followers and Drone Worship. He was the inspiration for the beginning of my channel. So thank you, Dan. Let's see. Yeah, it's very, very beautiful in Istanbul. Thank you. Is it safe to be in Istanbul? Last question.
You aren't safe anywhere.
Just curious about that. So is Istanbul a safe place to go visit? And I'm just curious. So, all right. So NASA rovers. Yes, it's safe. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that info. Any more? Does anybody want to? Let's see. We got another funny. We got that one. Oh, Brent Newman. Here we go. Oh, hold on. We got to get Brent's up here. Here we go. This is Brent Newman's photograph right here. Now, this is the back of his SMO camera, his Insta360 SMO. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Brent? A little bit about the trouble you're having with that. It looks like the connector now that's the connector that goes into the camera from the quad's connection.
That's a power. That's a power plug.
The power plug, right? So it's just a two. Now I think it has 4 wires, but you only need 2, right? Because one of them is a control wire and the other one is a video wire. So you can control it from an extra. If you have an extra control switch, you can actually turn it off and on from your controller.
Depends on what flight controller you have, but yes.
Yes. Like you'd have to have an F7, right? Would that require an extra UART, right?
No, that would not require UART. It depends on what flight controller you have and if it has a camera, switchable camera.
A switcher, okay. You have to, yeah, right. It has to be inside of the menu of the flight controller. Correct. I remember reading that. Let's see. unless you go to the scummy parts of Istanbul, the parts with the hot chicks. Have you been inside of the Hagia Sophia, Ivan? Have you been inside the? Now the Hagia Sophia was built by Christian, basically crusaders, and it was taken over by, of course, during the Crusades by the I don't know if it was one of the sultans, but interesting, a very cool place, very massive. It's owned by I think the Turkish government. So, yes, I've been there. Very cool. All right. But what's the major is Eat More
So
Possum?
hold on, Brent is explaining here. A couple of crashes, pulled out the power wire and bent the connector out a bit. All was well until I plugged it in today and it broke off the solder joints.
Oh, so what do you do? Do you have to go and hardwire it into the?
My suggestion would be to get a 4-prong pigtail or four wire pigtail and just solder the wires to the 4 connections there in the picture. You can actually see where it hooks on.
Yeah.
And then make
I
a
see it.
loop across the wire and then zip tie it to the back of the camera. So if it does get yanked on, that little bit of cable can come out of the zip tie and give it a little bit of play, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is what happens if you have a disconnect, because it's going to want to pull the wire out, and then what do you do? Almost every connection you have is going to create tension, and it's going to yank on the controller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get a bit of a pigtail and then you make a loop, what's the wire, and just put it in under zip tie on the back of the camera.
Right.
So when it pulls out, it can pull that wire out from underneath the zip tie before, and hopefully disconnect itself before it completely gets yanked.
Yeah. Here it's Akarish was saying stress relief. Yeah, create a stress relief. What do you think? What do you think, Brent? Is this the greatest camera you ever owned? Ivan says solder it back on. Heck yeah, that's what I would do. Huh? Just solder that sucker solid, and then hope for the best.
If you were just to solder that thing back on, I would probably take some gel-based super glue and put like a bead of super glue on both sides of the connector. Actually super glue it to the circuit board.
Says, as Kai suggested, I'll probably just carefully solder the power and ground. I won't use the other 2 wires. Yeah, that's the thing is since you're not, unless you're using the control wires. I was reading on that. I'm like, well, why would you use all 4 wires? Because I would just use the manual control. I would just turn it on when I fly, obviously to save like SD card space. But you can put 100. Can you put a 256 in that thing, or is it a 128?
I don't know what it takes.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Hey, Ben T's in the house. Holy crap, man.
Hold on. He's saying something about a monocle in his eye. Get yourself one of these things. It's got the magnifying glass, and it actually, come on. It has light with it too. So you can actually see what you're doing.
Eat More Possum says 256 is the max. Perfect. Because then you don't care. You can literally just film with it all day, put it on different quads. And I'm ready. I've got, Kai set me up with the 2 TPU mounts. He printed those for me. Right now, I basically have I've done this. Now, I've fixed this, by the way. I'm actually going to do a video on the camera. I finally got the Caddx lens that works. We fixed this problem. We got the Caddx lens with the infrared filter. It was the same price as the other camera, as the other lens. They're no different. So make sure if you're replacing a Nebula Pro camera that you get the camera lens from Caddx. Just go to their website. Kai basically said, just go there. You might as well try it out. They actually have a picture of the correct lens. So anyway, but there's the mounts I'm using right now. So. I'm just using the Instago mounts until I can upgrade to the mounts of that. So here's the other one. This is the other one that's mounted on my. This is the 3-inch mount right there. This puppy's ready to fly, guys. I got this battery's ready to freaking rip. Tomorrow I'm ripping that battery for sure. Okay. So this one I'm ripping the freaking the lithium ion. So all right, yeah, all right, Kai. All right, I think we got through almost everything. Anything, guys? I'm not trying to be in a hurry. Believe me, this is one of the most fun live streams. I knew this was going to happen. We'd have an awesome live stream. I'd get good and soused, and I'd have to leave. It's just like going to like your friend's house, and then your wife says it's time to go because you're having way too much fun. But it's my kid's birthday, and of course, I'm excited for him. I'm gonna go do some celebration.
When did you start listening to your wife? Wait a minute.
I always listen to her, Kai. I have to. It's
well, listen to her and actually doing what she says is not,
Yeah, I do what she says. There's no questioning that. So
I have to start calling you PW.
guys, follow the quad. I keep saying quad. The bicopter on Mars. I'm looking for that. As soon as that freaking film drops, we're going live, Kai. As soon as the freaking Mars film drops, we are going live. You better be ready. If it happens at midnight, we're going to go live. And we're going to go, this is the freaking crappiest film footage ever. This guy can't fly. He should have, he obviously doesn't have a freaking FAA license.
While he's on Mars, he don't need an FAA license.
Hey, the FAA, don't they own Mars? Oh, jeez.
Not yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll claim it here before long. Before anybody else get any funny ideas.
Drones on Mars. News at 10. Oh, so much fun.
No, that would be the jackass that crashed his drone on Mars. That would be the one that gets on the news.
Oh man! Oh, come on here! Stop this, Dad. Random. What are you doing? I'm trying. Here. Turn that off. All right. Okay. I was trying to find one more thing, and just before we go, because I'm gonna have to cut off very fast, and I'm gonna have to run. Because I am not gonna piss off the boss today. So no way. There's no way, Kai. You are freaking not that much fun. Oh, that's cool. Oh, these are some. Oh crap! Every time I look for. All right, I'm not gonna even go there. I'm not gonna go to the picture I really want to see. Oh man, this is just bringing back the memories, guys. Oh, so much fun. Here, let me show you this picture. I've got to this is, all right. That's just so much fun. I brought my 360 camera to Amsterdam. Look at that. Look at how happy my kid is right there. She is so happy.
I don't see anything.
Oh, you don't? Oh, crap.
You might want to share that screen.
Oh, I can see it. You can't see that?
Nope.
You can't see that one right there?
Nope.
What's happening?
You're being technically challenged. There you go.
Oh, it just took a second for it to update. There it is right there. Doesn't that make you feel homesick, Kai? I know you're not from Amsterdam, but that's the same kind of crap you see in freaking northern Germany too. Nice little tight streets, cobblestones, canals. Except weed isn't legal in freaking northern Germany. All right. Not that I do any of that.
We don't need weed. We have beer.
That's right. I'm with you on that one. No, I just came across that one. All right. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I'm thinking of, it's just one of those happy memories that pops up every once in a while. Really had a good time. I'm not a world traveler. I got a chance to leave the country one time right before freaking COVID hit, and I really am glad. So it's so glad. See, I like the camera a lot. Insta360 says they plan to add horizon mode via firmware update in the future. Gosh, guys, if they make that camera any more cool, all right. Very, very cool. Beer Fest. Woody Drones. He must have seen the movie like me. Everywhere everybody looks like Arnold and talks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Even it's not Germany, it's freaking Austrians. All right, guys. We have got to start anything you want to add before we go, Kai? I have got to I know it really this is like the stream of long goodbyes. But guys, it was awesome
Also,
having you on today.
the stream we're doing.
Guys, our stream is getting better and better. It's just getting way more cool. There's no reason why you freaking shouldn't become part of this stream. Get your freaking butts on Friday. Get back from work. Put it on your freaking phone and hang out with us. So that's all.
I do have one thing to say. So
Hey, you got 30 seconds.
I finally broke the 100. So thank you for everybody that did subscribe, and I hope a few more will.
All right.
Yeah, we got to 100. It's like 104 currently. So I need a.
Yep. Hey guys, it's 100 on his way to 500. It's not 200. When you hit 100, your goal is 500, and you'll get there. It just takes time.
I could do it like certain other channels and release some phony footage about some upcoming DJI FPV thing.
Well, we could. Let's do that, Kai. Let's say DJI is building Mars drones.
Well,
All right, guys, it's 5:30.
I'm saying, okay, next week we're going to have the Mavic 4.5.
Yes, we will. Next week, guys, you know it's going to be here first. Okay, Mavic 4. We're going to bypass Mavic 3. We've got flight footage and we've got experience with it. We're going to tell you all about it.
Footage.
All righty, guys, we're out of here. Later and